to do that together. That would be absolutely amazing.
I'm a manager now, why, right? Because that's what employers going to ask. They're going to really want to know that. And that question really ties into certain questions that people ask, like, why do you want to work here? Or, why should we hire you? Those things, once you know your why, you can really be able to answer some of these interview questions that they get. And it'll be easier, right? It'll be more of a deeper meaning to you too. Because some people passion, as for New York, many people want to work inside on these different vaccination projects to help people get scheduled because of their meaning and their why to why they want to do this to help so many people seeing their loved ones lost, right? So they want to give back. They want to make a difference. They don't even care if they have to volunteer. That's how much it means to them, right? So when it's deep, it's like your commitment, like you're going to get up and you're going to want to do this, right? You're not going to feel forced. You're not going to feel stressful, which lead into the third tip that I have is always establish healthy habits for yourself.
Very true.
We all have bad habits, guys, and it's okay. You just want to be able to acknowledge it and own up to it. And once you realize it, just take some baby steps on working on it, every day. And then just make sure you create healthy habits for yourself and just establish that and create a routine and get yourself back into where you want to go.
Very true.
For example, some healthy habits is making sure you wake up early, you do a workout, or you meditate, or you say, you're spiritual, you want to say a prayer, you go to what you need, and then you lead into, hey, I'm going to get started. I'm going to read for 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to join a networking event, right? Networking is truly key. I would recommend that could be a healthy habit as well, because it could just open so many doors, right? And to open you to different opportunities, because people can share information, right? Like, hey, I know this company is hiring, or, as soon as you let them know what you're interested in, they may share some good news with you. So you just never know, right? So I recommend, if you're an introvert, I understand that may be difficult, but they have a new thing that you can actually, speak with people, whether it's on certain platforms. And if you want to just write, that works for you. But just take that initiative to just let people know, what you love to do. And chances are, opportunities will attract you. Once you know the new steps and your why, it will happen. And balance it out with making sure you make time for family. Right? That's also important. Don't forget your family and friends. I'm not saying take your whole day, but make sure you put a few hours in. That's a healthy habit as well. Have a journal for yourself if you need to, and just make sure that you're keeping track, that you're taking daily actions, right? So that's another healthy habit. Yeah. You want to make sure, hey,
taking daily actions.
Daily actions towards your goals that you have set out for yourself this year, right? So if I said, hey, even though I'm in customer service, right? I want to be the manager, right? So what do I have to do to get there? Whether it's remotely, whether it's on site, you want to make sure, are you taking all the steps that you have set out for yourself to do, and just keeping track. So that's one of your healthy habits as well. Just making sure you're keeping everything nice on track so you don't have this issue, right? And last but not least, you really want to understand the trend that's going on in 2021. What's growing, what's not, what had a hit, how can you fix that hit, right? So certain the virtual world has taken over, right? Also
exactly.
I would say the healthcare industry also has been booming, clearly, because of what's going on. The supply chains and logistics is also outdoor recreation. Something could give you a big idea, because most people, don't want to be inside, and sometimes they may start doing outdoor activities. So if you see anything that you want to say, you know what, I can implement my services here with this company that works outside. But there are other companies that did get hit, and you want to be mindful, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to go backwards, not forward, right? So always look at the companies that are growing, right? Always check to see how far this is going to take me, and always just keep coming up with new strategies for yourself to get to where you want to go. right? And once you keep track and you see how close you're getting, always make sure you make time to reward yourself and come with everything with a positive approach. A positive mindset is gonna basically, you're gonna attract what you believe in your mindset. So you want to always think positive, and you want to approach it with, yes, you can do it, because we believe in you. I believe in you, and just know that you can do anything you put your mind to.
Brilliant. Let's look at this also with all these wonderful insights that you dished out. We know the world is changing. The world cannot go back to the way it was, exactly the way it was, as regards work lifestyle, what have you, around workplaces. So for those listening, especially those who are at the entry level, you talked about networking.
Mm-hmm.
And how important it is for people to. So, someone who is shy, how would you explain to that person